everybody. So I'm getting ready. So let me get dressed and ready for the day. Good morning. And once I'm dressed, I'll get on the camera. Oh, nobody's here yet. Okay. Let me know if I got somebody in the building. I'm getting dressed, y'all. Hey, Callie. Hey, Katie Blue. I'm getting dressed. Good morning. Getting ready for work this morning. But I had some things to say. Hey, Key. Miss you, boo. Miss you too, KC. Hey, Key. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Liz. Hey to my mods. Hey to my members. Y'all come in. Hey, YouTube pimpin'. Hey, Key. Hey, chat. Hey, everybody. I'm getting dressed for work. I just got out the shower, y'all, so I'll get my face on the camera as soon as I get myself together. I'm doing my little morning routine. Kids are off to school, and Ellen is in the mountains. She went to her 6th grade trip, so Ellen is not here. I'm a little sad, but she's living her best life in the mountains in the snow with all her friends from school, period, as she should. Black Queen excellence. But I have some things, I've been out the way, y'all. I've been working day and night, okay? Trying to get to the bag. My car is good. We back rolling. If you didn't know, now you know. Life is a lot better. Even though the last 10 weeks life has been lifing. So I've been kind of out the loop, right? Here and there, I'll clock into YouTube and watch some videos. But y'all, negativity is really draining. So I already got enough, things in my own personal life. I don't need other drama, right? But sometimes I will clock in and peep here and check in here and, look here. And I just got some things to say. I thought about it yesterday because I made some content and put it up, some shorts and on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. And I said, I got a moment. Let me go live and chime in and give my 2 cents. Not that my 2 cents matters, but it is my opinion. And I would love to share it with you. So good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning to, yeah, and I did it off the strength of my own back too, Callie. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do a GoFundMe. I didn't ask it. I made it happen. Okay, proud of myself. We're back. Life is good. It's getting better. So, what I've been peeping and seeing here and there, I want to take you guys back to a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month and a half ago, when a certain somebody came on Beyonce's internet and made a statement. We're not going to drop any names or anything like that. And said that karma was spinning the blocks, the streets of her haters. And she painted a couple scenarios. And she said how karma was spinning the block for us, right? I would say this was about, 6 weeks ago? And I think it is so ironic that almost immediately following that, this person's life has been in a spiral. And I mean, and like I said, I haven't been clocked into YouTube, but what I've been peeping and seeing from here and there, I be watching like Destiny Reacts and I forget the other person I be watching, but I be peeping and, seeing what's going on. And my God, I mean, a spiral down. You have to be careful. There's life and power in the tongue, baby. And when you see this person, they look tore up. What is going on? And I mean tore up to the floor. I thought when you lost weight, you was supposed to look better. You know what I'm saying? You was supposed to look like, a baddie. Like, I mean, what's going on? Like, you can't, and this is what I always tell my kids. Be careful what you say about other people. Be careful how you speak down on people. Be careful. Your words are so powerful. The way you just be careful. I always tell my children, don't wish bad on people, And I just think it's so, I'm getting dressed, y'all. The baby's playing with his balloon he got from the dentist yesterday. But I'm like, I think it's so ironic, right? That this person is balding, like their hair is falling out. You know what I'm saying? They haven't seen their kids. You know what I'm saying? And they just spiraling down. And I'm like, didn't you just say that karma spent the block for certain individuals? And yeah, because ain't nobody, I'm God's favorite. God don't play about me. I think, and I don't know, quote me if I'm right or wrong, but, or don't quote me at all, but I think that's what she said. God don't play about her. She is God's favorite, one of God's favorites. And I would think that your fruit, right? The seeds that you show, they should bear good fruit, right? We should be able to see positive, great things happening in your life if you are God's favorite. Okay, I know you might look like Drake, baby, but you're not him. God's favorite. Okay, so, or is that God's plan? Whichever one. But nonetheless, I'm like, from the looks. Sure. You have to ask Uncle Michael to get it because it fell all the way to the roof of the house.
No, that says pop.
Oh, it pops?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you a new one, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I use this instead.
Okay, use that one instead. I mean, wouldn't your life be, better, greater? Wouldn't you be blessed? Wouldn't you lack nothing? Wouldn't your hair be flourishing? Wouldn't you be having regular visits with your kids? I mean, because you sat up here and cackled at a few ladies' pain, what we were going through at the time. You thought it was a he, ha, ha, as you sat in front of that vanity and put makeup on your dirty face that you don't wash. You don't even wash yourself. Okay? And even when you do wash, you still look dirty. Anywho, I'm just like, baby girl, you came on this internet and laughed and talked about people being homeless, people getting cheated and their heart broken again and being, publicly embarrassed. And you said what you said. I don't know what you said verbatim, but I know, and I seen the clip. And I just think it is so ironic, right? Whoever is orchestrating this in heaven and pulling the pieces, or if it's the enemy, because that's what it looks like, but not too much, your life is not showing boss moves. And I think it's funny how this individual always says, I'm a boss, I'm elevating, I'm doing this. What are you doing? Because at this point, you should become a streamer since you're always on live. That's what you should do. You'll get more money. People, you might find, your crowd of people over there. I don't know. But, baby girl, I don't see any, I mean, I think it's so, look it, y'all gotta hear me out, though. She made fun of people's situation, right? She spoke on my car situation, and then her car broke down. Now, mind you, I haven't been clocked in, so I just been, peeping little videos here and there. I'm like, oh, your car broke down. You can't see your kids. You're spiraling. You're giving up on them. You're done with the situation. You're throwing in the towel. You ain't paying attention to your new kids. Like, baby girl, you coming on the internet and moo-moos with your boobies hanging low. Do they wobble to the flow? Could you time in a knot? Could you time in a bow? Could you throw them over your shoulders? Like, what? I don't get it. And I really had to come on here and talk about it because when you laugh, okay, my granny always told me this. She said, you cannot build a foundation off another woman's tears. You cannot build a good foundation off another woman's tears. You can take that how it fits, right? Okay, Cinderella, if the shoe fits, But you cannot. Whether that's a friend, whether that's somebody that took your husband and cheated on, I don't care what the situation, your auntie, your cousin lied on you, and whatever the situation may have been, you cannot build a solid foundation on another woman's tears. It will come crumbling. It will fall. And I'm sorry, but it's the manic, and this is why I'm not going into much, right? I'm being real light right now. Trust me, this is real light. I'm being real cool and chill because it's, it is 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am getting ready to work because I gotta clock in to a real job. Okay. But what I'm saying is, you came on Beyonce's internet, said what you said, you laughed at people's pain. No, and it's so funny because she quoted, "Well, they laughed at my pain." No, 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 no. You sent shots, and we sent them back, and so you consider that you always victimize yourself. You're really good at that, but it ain't working no more. I think everybody can kind of see what it is now, but I just want to say, we really have to be careful with the things that we say and how we laugh at others' pain, how we, say certain things, because you're actually cursing yourself when you talk the way you talk. And it came back. I mean, karma spent the block on you so fast. So fast. You know what I'm saying? And can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I can't hear you. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Because YouTube, stop playing with me. Okay. Okay, so yeah, sorry. So basically, what I said is, my grandma lost her common law husband, for they were together for 22 years, and he passed away 5 days ago or a week ago, and she's taking a really bad job. So that was her that called. So excuse me, I had to click over and check on her just to make sure she was okay. So y'all pray for my grandma. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I just think it's super ironic. Like, it's not by coincidence that that person talked all that mess, and then life started beating her down. Literally. Literally. I mean, honestly, I'll say this. The person looks sick, like ill. Like, are you okay? Like, not that I care, but I'm just saying, like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? We can't, when you talk reckless at the big age that this person is, and to think that life isn't going to spin the block for you is wild. Like, yeah. And it's so crazy how people can be so delusional and really, 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 really believe that this person is not mentally ill. Like, baby, you are mentally ill. Like, and it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. But what it's not okay is to act like you're not okay. Because somebody that lost their children, went through all the things that person is going through, baby girl, a lot of people wouldn't be okay. Maybe you should run with that narrative. Run with the narrative. Okay, you guys, I'm not okay. I'm jacked up. I'm messed up. I need some help. Okay, maybe that would do better for you. But I don't feel bad. I'm gonna just be totally honest with you. I don't feel bad about none of it. You came on here. You mock the dead on multiple occasions. Whew, that's something you just don't do. And this is another thing. I was always raised to be careful the people you play with, right? And when I say play with, I'm saying mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Don't play with certain people, and be careful, or just don't play with people at all. Because my grandma's, okay, God rest his soul, you know, boyfriend, common law husband who just passed away, he was from Louisiana. And they be doing that doo doo woo 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 out there. I don't know if I could say the word on YouTube, but
my bag, Mama.
scratch your back? Okay, you high maintenance little 3-year-old. I got you, baby. They be playing with the little witches that fly in the sky on the broom. Down south, you got to be careful. Just I mean, nowadays, just people that practice crafts, right? And I be thinking, I'm like, what if you pissed off the wrong person and they just put something on your life? You know what I'm saying? They just put something on your life, because it really, I'm telling y'all seen that movie? What is that movie? I seen it as a kid. With the little, they started practicing like witchcraft. They were in high school. What is that movie? I can't think of the movie. And like they no, I'm not saying everybody does. I'm saying that people can. And how I know of this, let me go back to that, is because my grandfather would tell me about it. He would talk about certain things he's seen and growing up in the South. He grew up, he got to live in a lot of different places. And he died at 74 years old. So as a young girl, he would like tell me certain stories and certain situations. And he had a situation where he cheated on a woman, and she was the breadwinner. She was a doctor, and he had no job, but she was madly in love with him. They lived in San Diego. They had a nice penthouse, and he was a dog. When she was at work, he would be dogging her. Okay, baby. And long story short, one day he came home and she boiled a hot, pot of grease, and, made him some food, set him down with the food. He started eating, and she poured that grease on the half of his body. So for the rest of his life, he was burnt. Like, half of his face was burnt, half of his arm was burnt. Like, the grease went on half of his body, all the way down to his leg to his foot. He was burnt up. Okay? Do you hear me? Burnt up on the eye, one of his eyes. He lost one of his ears. He was burnt. So, and I'm saying this to say is you have to just be careful who you play with. You have to be careful who you speak on, who you hurt, who you cheat on, whoever. You just can't be out here playing with everybody. Everybody is not mentally okay. Everybody don't take disrespect and pain and things lightly. That's why we watch the show Snapped. Huh? That's why we watch the show First 48. Not everybody is just going to take what the next person might take and be like, well, that it is what it is. Here, he wants his balloon back. They're just not going to take it. So that's what I meant by that statement. So I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just using that reference as you just can't play with anybody. You don't know what they practice, what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody from the can of paint. You're on the internet with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these people in real life. You have to tread lightly. I mean, even the people in your real life, okay? Speaking from my little experience, people are savages. And you just have to, tread lightly. So anywho, let me read some of these comments. I got one of my, what'd she say? The Craft. There you go. Girl, buy The Craft. Yes, The Craft. The Craft. You see how in The Craft, right? Thank you, girl. Bye. I love you, boo. In The Craft, if you ever seen this movie, it's an old movie. It's a classic though, and I've always loved it. I haven't watched it in over a decade, maybe over 12 years, but nonetheless, in the movie they put a little, you know what I'm saying, a little spell on the girl, and her hair starts falling out. Now, at first, it's not crazy falling out. It took some time. And then on one day, her hair just started falling out in patches. You got to watch the movie, okay? So, maybe don't watch it. I don't recommend it. If you've already seen it, then I don't recommend that movie. It probably would bother my spirit at this age. But anywho, I sit back and I just watch, right? I told you, I've been clocking in here and there, just, seeing what's going on in the land of YouTube. And yeah, you can't play with everybody. Sometimes your crash out looks different. It might not look like, oh, you're going to jail. And your crash out might not you being homeless. Your crash out might be losing the very things that you birthed out your body. You know what I'm saying? Your crash out might literally just be that. That might be your karma. You know what I'm saying? And for as a mother, as a good mother who has all of her children, thank you, Jesus, I would tell you right now, I would lose my mind. Okay? Mind. My kids literally are my world. So, in which a lot of mothers feel the same way. But yeah, I just been, I'm not really caught up in the most recent. I know somebody was saying a mall situation. I don't know anything about that. I just been peeping here and there, and what I've been seeing, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Coming on live first thing without washing your ass, brushing your teeth, washing your face, your hair look like who did it, what happened, in a moo no bra. Haven't fed your baby. What? What? Ain't no way, Jose. Ain't no way. Ain't no. I don't know. When you just see, you gotta see. When I seen it, I said, yeah, it's looking real bad. Like, dang. You were just laughing at a couple people's situations, and now your situation is a joke. It's not laughable because it's very sad, but it's a joke. It's a joke. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. It didn't work out. Imagine your greatest life accomplishment this far as a woman in her mid-30s entering her late 30s, and your only accomplishment is a plaque congratulating you on 100,000 haters. Oh man, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. And ever since the mama left, hold on. We got to talk about it real quick. Let me get up and put these pants on. We got to talk about it real quick. Hold on, y'all. ever since the mama left. Ever since the mama left. Oh my gosh. Bring the mama back. Can we start a whole petition to bring the mama back? Because Lord, and as you can see, I'm trying to be nice. I'm not trying to be reckless with what I'm saying. I hope y'all see that. I'm not trying to talk too crazy or anything like that. But since the mama left, CPS has been at her house, her door, on multiple occasions. What? So your mom, what? It's crazy. It's really sad. Like, what? Y'all, my back and stomach hurt so bad. Okay. I gotta do my hair. Let's see what the comments are saying. Y'all a little foggy. Okay. The mother knows her is mentally ill, but I believe is a narcissist as well. As long as gives her praise on being the best mother, she'll enable her. That part. Hey, Melissa. Yeah. I'm reading the comments, y'all. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, is it crazy? Do I see these things in life? Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I do. I do see them. And I wish I could. I do. I do. I do see these things in real life. I do. But it's just sad that the situation is sad, but the crash out on the internet is crazy because your kids can see this. The certain things you say about your situation with the baby daddy, your kids could see it. That's the crazy part of it all to me. So, I mean, there's so many crazy parts to it. It's just sad at the end of the day. It really is so sad. Not for the adults in the situation, but for the kids at the end of the day. Ooh, my hair is dry right there. Whew. I've been peeping it though. Ooh, I dropped y'all, my bad. I've been peeping it recently. And it's sad because it can be so entertaining. But because people in my family, sorry y'all, I gotta do my hair, so I gotta get to work. It's sad because it's so entertaining for people. And the reason why it can never be entertaining to me is because mental illness is at play. Mental illness is definitely at play. And to a certain degree, I can't laugh at that because of my brother. Actually, to no degree. And the only reason I would laugh at something is because the things she said about my family. And when she took it there, right? So, other than that, I don't find it funny. I find it sad. And I also feel like CPS in Texas is a joke. California could never. California don't play. California don't play, baby. Telling you right now. CPS in Texas is a joke. A literally joke. Or the right worker just hasn't came out yet. You get the right worker that places everything together. And then also, sorry y'all, I hate when my hair's on the counter. Also, you have to take into consideration that there isn't a lot of people being foster parents. The system is overcrowded. This is what I'm putting in my hair. It's a new product I'm trying. So you also got to take that into consideration as well, right? A lot of people aren't being foster parents. So, oh, y'all. Whew, my back hurts. I got in the shower early. I got in the tub early this morning because my back hurt so bad. So, I don't know. That's what I had to say about it. Like I said, not too much, but at the end of the day, you gotta tread lightly, You can't just talk reckless and not think there's gonna be any consequences or karma isn't gonna spin the block. You just can't think that. I mean, you can think what you want, but the fact of it all is my hair is going through some things, okay? I'm trying to talk, but also make sure I don't leave no dry spots with my hair. So, the end of the day, the moral of the story is your words are powerful. Tread lightly because the internet and God hears everything. And talking reckless like that when your life is in shambles is crazy. Show the product again. Sure, love. This is the leave-in conditioner. I also use the shampoo conditioner. Okay. Now I'm finna put the mousse. This is the styling mousse. Babe, turn it down real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna put this much mousse, okay, to style it. But yeah, I'll never get it. I just know that your life being in complete shambles and laughing at other people's current situations in that moment is wild. It's wild to me. It's always going to be wild. It's never going to make sense to me. Make it make sense. So, that's what I got to say about that. I just wanted to chime in on it because I can. And because I felt like it, really. I really did. I was thinking about it last night, but Christmas is around the corner. I got so much going on. I thought, well, I got a second. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So, let's do some baby hairs and put these shoes on. But at the end of the day, because I keep losing track of my thoughts. At the end of the day, when your life is in shambles, don't get on Beyonce's internet trying to clock somebody else's situation. Because what ended up happening is your situation got 10 times worse, baby girl. Woo! And it looks like life has been whooping you down. Hair's balding. Hair is balding. Like, do you guys know who Ashley Trevino is? Let me be quiet. I'm doing too much. God forgive me. I'm doing too much. I don't know if you guys know who. Put in the comments if y'all know who Ash Trevino is. Please put in the comments. Do y'all know who Ash Trevino is on TikTok? Maybe you guys don't. Some people really don't be on TikTok. I just discovered her last week. Okay, well, she's a low-life woman who deals with men that are in prison that have done things to people and hurt them, that have really long sentences, and she's become their pen pals, and some of them she's dated. She neglects her daughters, stays on. She just the other day she had like 30,000 people in her live. She's very viral in the Hispanic community, very much on TikTok, or this, Spanish community in TikTok. So I found her on a flute, somebody making fun of her, Jose Babe. And immediately when I seen her videos and seen her lives, I thought of somebody. It reminded me of somebody. I was like, ooh, her character and behavior reminds me of somebody. And her hair balding, So I thought that was funny. Now we can laugh at that. You know why it's funny? And I'm going to make it clear on why I think it's funny. I'm doing my hair. This is why I think it's funny. I think it's funny because she always would come on the internet and say, yeah, I have good hair. And my hair and my eyes, yeah. My colored eyes and my hair, yeah. I'm so pretty. Y'all just be hating because I'm pretty. And I think it's so funny how the very thing that made you pretty, or you associated your prettiness with, is falling out. Literally. So now, what is going to make you pretty? Yeah, not too much though. Or idolized her hair as if it was above other people's hair. And you already know, over here I have a saying, all hair is good hair. Okay. All right, that's all I'm going to do with my hair. Not too much. Just enough. And I think it's hilarious that the very thing she is losing is a thing that she really thought people were jealous of. So, her actions. I just discovered her last week. Yeah. The Ashley Trevino, if you don't know, I'm going to put my shoes on or get my socks. She definitely is a piece of work and reminds me very much of that person. Now, where is the socks? Oh. So, anywho, enough of that. I just seen Karma spin the block, and because again, I'm not trying to do too much. I'm just stating my opinion and my thoughts and what I've seen from, the YouTube streets. That's all. And it's pretty funny. It's not funny like haha. It's funny in the sense of, baby girl, you were just running your mouth. And now look at it. And from my understanding, because again, I'm not caught up on every video, every live. No, I don't. I'm not investing that time. Heck no. No, just little snippets, right? Little here and there, right? But from my understanding, I thought that this person couldn't even leave Texas. No? Am I wrong about that? I thought that was in the order. I could be wrong. Anybody know? Get my lights in the car. Yeah, her hair and eyes didn't keep none of the baby daddies. That's true. That's. I'm not finna play with you. But I just somebody that like that was a big deal, right? And if you were ever a fan or a supporter, you know that. We've all heard it, you know. I don't know. It's sad. It's sad for the kids at the end of the day. But I'm always gonna, and you know what's funny too? One of my supporters, pointed this out a while ago. She said, "Isn't it funny how anytime she's ever came and said anything about you, she doesn't say your name, like she doesn't direct it straight to you or never has. Like it's always subliminal. It's always like a shot fired, but it's never directed with my name, right? Or with my YouTube name." And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Because you're a threat to her. You're a threat to her because if you weren't a threat to her, she would say your name. So that's who you are. Go to her channel, go check it out." But she never has because I'm a threat. I'm a threat to her, and not in a threat of looks or anything of that nature. Let's not be shallow here. I'm talking about in my capability, in who I am, in my character, in my charisma, my personality. Yeah, yeah. Because I've never been afraid to say woo 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 and direct it. Because it's only, it should, this is how it should go. It only should be respected if it's, you know, directed to you. But that's neither here or there. We've already talked about I took the bait in the past. So, I'm not in the mood to put makeup on. I hate to break it. I have some makeup in the car though. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Okay, keys, purse. Like I said, I'm getting ready to get out the door. But not too much, you guys. They may allow her to go since she's making an effort to pay something. Girl, she may be moving just up the street. She will only call the name. Yeah, she will throw Jazzy's name out quick for sure. Any of her, ex associates from this platform, she'll say their name. She'll say their name quick, fast, with no issue at all. But for some reason, I don't be thinking I'm light skinned, but I guess y'all see me as light skinned. I be thinking I got some color. I do turn light in the winter. I do. But I do be having some color. But okay, that's how y'all see me. But let me put on my moisturizer on my face. This one I'm finna put on my face, the moisturizer. Shout out to Tierra TV because she put me onto this product. She had posted it on Facebook, and I think Tierra TV, that's my sis. First of all, congratulations to your engagement, sis. Congratulations to your baby. Oh, let me tell y'all something. Let's talk about something positive. Real quick. Hold on. Let's go to something positive so we can end on a positive note. But first, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this conversation up. I'm telling you, if you've never tried this moisturizer, try it. It is amazing. When you guys be like, "Oh my gosh, your skin is glowing. Oh my gosh, I love your skin." That's what I be wearing. I use this as my moisturizer. And I have the same sensitive face wash. I have that too in the shower. I'm telling you, it works good. My face never breaks out because I have very sensitive skin. I mean, not acne, but I'm saying like it gets inflamed. My skin be doing weird stuff. It's sensitive, so I can't just put any product on it. But I use that. So anywho, let's wrap this up. When you're in the trenches, when your life is in the trenches and you are struggling in life, right? The last thing you should do is talk about somebody else's struggle, pain, or heartache. It should be the last thing on your mind. Your situation should be your highest priority. And when it isn't, sometimes karma will spin the block. You know what I'm saying? Karma will spin the block for you and make you realize how messed up your life really is and how all your bad decisions have led up to this very moment and point in your life. You know, after so many years of her baby daddy having her kids now, they've been over there a while. Wrap it up. Accept your fate. Move forward. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when things are out of your control, baby girl, you make them worse by trying to paint a narrative that isn't real, that isn't true. Accept your fate. Allow God to heal the situation and move forward. Because if not, baby girl, 2025 is going to be bad. It just is. So nonetheless, let's let the record show you're indeed not God's favorite. Does God love you? Yes, he loves all of us. Absolutely. But favorite, I don't know. I don't know about that. And I'm not being funny because you said that so in front of the little makeup thing. She was like, God's favorite because God don't play about me. See, one thing about it and two things for sure. God don't play about me. Not me. God don't play about me. And I thought that was, and that was playing in my head last night. God don't play about her. I can't tell. I'll be honest. I can't tell that that's the scenario for you. Maybe it's time to get back in God's graces. Yeah, I need some aqua water. And it's almost gone. But this little bottle is so expensive. I refuse to not get everything I can get out of it. Man, it might be a wrap. Okay, so nonetheless. Okay, it's over. Almost lost y'all. Nonetheless, tread lightly. You can't. And it's so crazy, right? When you go through something and life whoops you down, why don't it be humbling her? Honest question. Y'all, this product, I should come on here and just show you guys all my products that I use. This product right here, yeah. I love it down. Love it down. Love it down. Okay. Put it on my hands, a little razzle dazzle. Because they say your hands will age. Take care of them while you're young. Roger that. So let me read the comments because y'all are writing paragraphs. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's not because she thinks she is physically threatened. It's because, y'all, after women, she is jealous of her eyes. Ooh, okay. She can't say the same things about you. So she feels that a threat. She really can't say anything but talk about your brother. Poor kids, though. I'm sure things aren't great where they are either. God does not have favorites. We're all his people. Right. She said, girl, cut the Aquaphor container. Get the rest out of there. It's very expensive. I use it every day. Okay, sis. Because if I surely had some scissors right here, you best believe I was going to do it. I got me another bottle, but I think it might be in the restroom. Okay, so we got our hands oiled. And yes, we are all God's, children. He loves us. We're all, he loves us. I hear you, and I know that. So you coming on Beyonce's internet saying you're God's favorite, and then your life being in shambles, what I'm saying particularly is the math isn't mathing. You get what I'm saying? The math isn't mathing. So, not too much. We need some lip oil. Now that Ellen is 12, y'all, I'm going to tell on y'all niece. She really be into my stuff. My lip glosses, my oils. Not my oils, but my lip glosses and makeup. So something else I'm going to put y'all onto real quick because I'm going to put it on my hands. This is from Trader Joe's. Okay, it's the Brazilian Nut Body Oil. Run. Smells divine, and it's amazing. I'm going to put it on my hands. I already put that other stuff on there, but I put this on my hands because my hands be dry. I put it on my chest. Oh my gosh, y'all. I wish y'all could smell it. I really do. When I tell you it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, got my socks on, got my purse. Let me make sure I got my work folders. Work folders. Got my calendar. Got my Apple Watch. Okay, I just need a jacket. Okay. Her coming on Beyonce and talking about her kids being as well. Like, who talks about their kids the way she does? Yeah, that's crazy. Aquaphor will cure chapped lips. Yes, it will. It will literally cure anything. Diaper rashes. I love Aquaphor. So, that is what I wanted to talk about. Not too much. I didn't want to go too deep. It's too early. You know what I'm saying? But I did want to. I feel like the lighting is just horrible. There we go. You know, just give me the camera. Is it better? Okay, it's a little better. You know. So at the end of the day, when you're in the trenches and life is already whooping your butt, I mean, bad, down bad, don't come and laugh at anybody else. Let that be a lesson learned. Don't do that. Don't come and laugh at other people's pain. Don't make fun of it. Don't mock it. Don't do none of that because karma will spin the block. And now you are the one sliding down the wall yet again. Not too much, though. Not too much. Not too much. You know, we're going to end it on that note. So back to her not coming for me. Yeah, she'll never say my name. She never will because she is so afraid that people will come to my channel and like me and I'll and it, you know what I'm saying, and it'll do its thing. Because what the subscriber said is because basically that's kind of what happened to her. She talked about a bigger YouTuber at this time. This YouTuber is still bigger than her, and guess what, all of that YouTuber's haters went and followed her, and she gained a very big following fast and immediately after that. So in the same sense, she has a feeling that that will happen. So, and I don't know that. That's just an opinion of my subscriber. That's what the subscriber was telling me, and I thought it was an interesting way, you know, of thinking about it because I never looked at it that way, right? I never really cared to look at it, but I did notice she would never say my name. She would just talk about situations. So, anywho, nonetheless, it's about to be a new year, and life looks totally different for me and my kids right now. And we're gonna go into the new year with. It's going to be very different. It's going to be very different. We'll talk about that another time. So back to Tiara TV. So again, shout out to her and congratulations on her baby girl and her fiance. Congratulations on life. It's just so amazing to watch, you know, everything happen for you. And I'm just really happy for you. And I knew that she was pregnant before the internet did. So we had a conversation and I shared my stuff with her and she shared hers with me, and she just was like, she's here for me. And I really appreciate her. When I was kind of like low-key crashing out with the Misha situation, she reached out to me and was like, look, I'm here. You don't got to be on the internet. Call me anytime. And I feel like, honestly, that's a real friend. You know, somebody who does care. Like, girl, call me if you need somebody to talk. Like, that just was really awesome. And I'm very grateful for her. And she put me onto a little skincare that I use because her skin is bomb. Tiara TV's, her skin is fire. So, taking care of my skin, I purchased some things that she shared on Facebook. So, anywho, and I'm just really loving her positivity, her Nara Smith era, and her baking and cooking. If y'all don't follow her on her other social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook, she posts the things that she cooks, and Tiara TV can cook, okay? She cooks down, and she be baking and making things from scratch, inspiring me to get in the kitchen, okay? So I feel like let's not just keep it, you know, too negative because I do want to say something positive. So hopefully that was a positive. She's watching now. She will be on later because you ruffled her bird feathers. Her coming on. Yeah. Girl, bye. You know what? And it is what it is. Who cares? You know what I mean? For me, there's no way. I went and got a third job, y'all. I've been a working day, night shift, busting my butt. That's why my bags are so heavy under my eyes now, okay? Because I've been getting to the bag. And I just think it's so crazy how somebody in her particular situation can't get up off her butt. She ain't even that big no more and go get to the bag. Honey, you qualify for free daycare. You are below the poverty line. You qualify. You qualify. You qualify to receive all of the social services that are available in Texas. Okay? Free preschool, free all. You can apply for all those things and go to work and make your situation better a long time ago. But some people are so delusional and lazy, and they're suffering from mental illness that is undiagnosed, where they are almost trapped and they can't because they're so mentally messed up, okay, in a real way. And they're constantly battling their thoughts, their feelings, their rages, right? Their manic episodes, where having a job and being consistent every day and doing something positive is almost impossible for people that are suffering from undiagnosed mental illness. Straight up. Straight up. The way that this person speaks to her child, her toddler, blows my mind. I will never understand it. I'll never agree with it. I'll never say it's okay. The way that she talks to that little boy is crazy. And here's the thing. Children from birth to 5 years old are the most critical times in their life when they absorb so much information, and you're literally teaching them how to behave, how to respond to pain and anger and loss. They're literally sponges soaking up everything you do and say and everyone around them, like little parrots copying you and mimicking you. So when you display the behavior that you display to your 2-year-old, he displays it right back to you in the same manner. How could you be mad? It's a baby. You're teaching him how to behave that way. You're teaching him how to survive. He has to survive. He has to survive with you. There's no structure for the poor little boy. There's no structure. None. There's none. There's no wake up every day. We're going to do ABCs. We're going to color. We're going to have breakfast. You're going to brush your teeth, wash your face. We're going to go outside. You're going to get that energy out. And then you're going to take a nap. And then we go from there. There's nothing. You are a freaking stay at home mom who does nothing but get on live. You're not teaching that little boy anything. He's reckless because you are reckless. Your children are a product of you. So if your children are disrespectful, talk reckless, don't listen, all of these things above, it is because you're parenting. Your lack of parenting, your lack of loving and nurturing your child. And that's just that. That's just that. There's no other way around it. I would never speak to my baby like that. And I still speak to him, yes, baby, good morning. Because he's only 3. He's only 3. He's only been on this earth for basically 2 years, because we're not going to count the other one. He was a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know nothing. This is the first time he's ever experienced anything in his life. And that's what he has to experience. This is what he has to go through. He doesn't get to wake up to eggs and sausage and some fruit on the side with a little piece of avocado. You can't do that. Like, it's sad. It is so sad. I don't care what nobody says. It's sad. And if I want to speak on it, I can. So I'm speaking on it. When you put your reckless hillbilly life on the internet, people can have an opinion, just like people can have an opinion about mine. It's just how the game goes. This is the game of the internet. And I wanted to say what I want to say because you spoke and you laughed at people, and I was one of them. And you hee and hackled and talked about you was God's favorite, and your life is literally in shambles. Like, literally shambles. There's no prosperity over there. There's no growth. There's no elevation. There's no money. There's nothing. It's surviving day after day. Day after day. There's nothing. There's no aspirations. There's no goals. There's nothing. And it's so crazy that children are suffering at the hand of it. But that's not the only mother in America that lives like that. I see it. I was a foster kid. You see these things. See it in your family, your friends, and people you meet off the street. It's just not every person. I respect women that don't have children. There's a lot of women that have chose not to have children. I have friends that have chose not to have children, family members that have chose not to have children. Some people should not have children. If you don't want to nurture, love, guide, pray over, teach your children every single day. As a mother, you don't get to clock out. There's no clock out. You don't punch in, you don't clock out. It's 24/7, 7 days a week. You are responsible for the human that you're going to put into society one day. You're responsible for everything you teach them, everything they watch around you. You are. People always say, Ellen is so sweet. She is so polite. She is so loving. She is so caring. The people at school, I don't care where Ellen goes. Nobody ever says anything bad about my daughter because I'm the example. I make sure that I'm loving, I'm sweet, I'm kind, I'm generous. I'm patient because my daughter's watching every move I make, every conversation, everything. Anytime she's around me, she's looking in my mouth. What are you saying? How are you going to handle it? And I'm not saying I'm perfect, and far from it, but I'm aware that children are watching. Even in the midst of your darkest days as a mother, your children are watching. How do you bounce back? Are you going to let this? Because even in my own personal situation, you guys, when I just went through 10 weeks ago, it's been 10 weeks since my situation has occurred, right? How I handled that situation has taught my kids, no matter how hurt you are, you still have to get up and pay your bills. You still have to persevere. You still have to figure it out. You can't lay down, roll in the bed, and cry and scream. You got to get up and fix your situation to the best of your ability. And if you don't know how, ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to find resources. Whatever the situation may be, your kids are watching how you respond to trials and tribulations, to pain, to failing. Kids are watching. And they're learning, you're teaching them how to respond. So, if your toddler does something wrong and you yell at them, get down, why are you doing that? How do you think they're going to respond? Stop, mom, leave me alone. They're mimicking. You're teaching them how to speak. You're teaching them how to react. You're teaching them how to love. And you can clearly see that some mothers, I think some women have children because they love their partners, right? And that's what you do, right? They see that's what you do. But I don't think some women have children to love and nurture them, to raise them, to be in their life, to be a supporter. Some women lay on their back and have children for their own reasons. Pure point blank. And everybody has. Well, yeah, I just lost 90 pounds. So yes, I am teaching them how to have a healthy life. Thank you for asking. And to be active and to go to the gym and walk 10 miles. You can check my community board and see it. Clock my team. Thank you. Okay. No structure at all. Girl, you seen the clip from the mall. She was chasing strangers in the background while she was on live with her back turned to him, not paying attention to him at all. Under his eyes from no sleep, it said. We're asking a clean stranger at a park for a pizza. Yeah, that was crazy. So at the end of the day, babies, because I don't care. To me, and this is my own personal opinion, you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. But I personally believe that you're a baby for a while. You're a baby at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to some degree at 6. Like, I don't consider you a kid until you're like 7. You're still learning. You're still growing. You can't even write your name. Until you can write your name and write the date and know all your colors and know certain things, you're a baby. You're still learning. You're still learning. Somebody has to hold your hand and guide you. You can't tie your shoes. Like, we're supposed to be teaching our children, teaching them, loving them, supporting them. What in the world? So, but again, and I think a lot of women have a hard time with this conversation because some children, we have to remember, some children Children, no child on this earth asked to be here, as the parents brought them here on their decisions and choices or circumstances, right? But some kids came here by accident. Some kids came here from a one night stand. Not every child is brought here out of love and marriage, right? And so we have a free will, and where we live to decide if we want to go through with being a mother. And I feel like in 2025, right? And I don't agree with this, but I feel we will have a lot less children that are being abused, a lot less children in the system, a lot less children fatherless, a lot less children born into poverty and the struggle if we start normalizing it is your choice. It is your choice. It is your choice. It is your choice if you want to walk through that. It's your choice if you want to become a mother. Because a mother, you don't stop being a mama when your kid turns 18. You're a mother until the day you die. And I'm pretty sure even in the afterlife, if your kids are still here, you're worried about them. It's just how it goes. They're your children. I feel like we need to hold space as women. It don't got nothing to do with nobody else. We need to hold a safe space and normalize for women to be able to make that decision. Because some women don't want to be a mother. They like the baby stage, they like the toddler stage, and after that, a lot of people, a lot of women clock out and they don't want to be a mom. AJ punched his whole fist in the baby's mouth and she didn't even cry, like she's used to it. While on live. See, well, now, let me go as far to say this. Where do you think he got that from? Who do you think does that to him? Who do you think that does that to him? Where do you think he learned that behavior? I'll wait. Kids are constantly mimicking what you do to them, what you say to them, what you do around them. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. And I'll give you an example. My baby's 3 years old. We talk about big backs a lot. Right? We'd be like, ooh, you big backing it today. Ooh, you're going to eat that whole plate. You're a big back. And it's a running joke in my family, in our house. We say big back a lot, right? And so because my baby constantly hears big back, right? Now he'll say it. The other day, he said, Grandma, you're a big back. She was eating some food. We were in the car and he said, Grandma, you're a big back. And we all started laughing. And I told my grandma, I said, the reason he's saying that, because the environment he is in, he hears everybody in the household say big back. So he is only mimicking, repeating what he has heard. And now he is using it. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. You can't argue me. You cannot argue with me. You can't. Children are learning by learned behavior that is displayed in front of them every single day. Pure point blank. And what they see on the internet. Somebody and the internet. Yes, you're right. If your children have full access to the internet, then yes, they are being influenced by the internet. But we're talking about babies. You know what I mean? We're talking about babies. We're talking about babies that are at home with the moms all day. At one point when the baby was really small, I would say, girl, bye. And so when he could start talking, he'd be like, girl, bye. I'm like, no, don't say that. But kids are mimicking. So even little things. When kids go to school, or they start preschool or daycare and they go to daycare and they hitting the kids. When the kids be bad or they biting the kids. Are they doing stuff to the kids and they're like, why is this little 3-year-old or 2-year-old doing that? Because that is what is happening to them at home. Clock the T. That is what's happening to them at home. And now they're going to school and they're operating that way. So whatever happened, that is what has happened to him. And now he is displaying it to his other sibling. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not anything in that nature or anything. So all of this is lived experience. Lived experience. Lived experience. That's all it is. It's just lived experience. Being around people, watching, observing. And I was a social worker assistant. And so I seen some things and I read some things. Yes, I remember one time he was cursing. She said, "What? Taurus don't cuss. I have a 3-year-old and she does not cuss. Love her. The world, I'll repeat anything he hears." Yes. Yes, facts. So that's just how the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. So, can you give me the key? Oh, never mind. I see him. Hey, happy holidays. Hey, Nene. Can you get the shoes for me? Are you cleaning something? So not too much, but that's the lie. I gotta. It all starts at home. Everything starts at home. Kids don't start learning when they go to school. Kids have already been learning at home. Kids learn at home. It starts at home. It starts at home. So okay, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get to work. So I love y'all. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm gonna be on live when I get off of work. We miss you. Oh, I miss you too. And y'all, I have all these videos I haven't edited. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working really hard right now and I'm mentally, it's been a lot. You know, once the storm settles, then you got to process everything. And that's what I've been doing. So thank y'all for being patient and staying subscribed and locked in with me. Thank you for keeping your memberships. I love y'all. Y'all are the real ones. And I just wanted to speak on that. Like I said, I've been clocking in and out of the internet and I just been watching some things and I just think it's crazy. And I just wanted to chat with y'all about it. So at the end of the day, you cannot change anybody. You know, Granny always said you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. So with that being said, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. I will see you guys this evening we'll have a personal update and chat on live tonight. So make sure your notification bell is on. Make sure you're subscribed. And we will see you tonight. And I'll go ahead and post this. So, yes, let me get to work because I got somewhere to be. Okay? I got to get that cash moolah, baby. Bye, guys.